Hello, in this small video I would like to talk with you about the importance of the birth partner and how to get your partner really on board if you're planning for a birth outside of the hospital, which could be at home or it could be in a birth center which is led by midwives, for example. So, first of all, what is really important is that you stand up like a team. That means that you have the same vision, that you follow the same ideas how birth should actually look like. And that you trust in the process, that your partner trusts you to give birth naturally, and that the partner also trusts your baby to be born naturally, and that your baby is strong and healthy and will have a normal, gentle vaginal birth. So, how can you get this trust? It's a very, very good question, because a lot of times the partner might be afraid of having too much on his plate in terms of too much responsibility. There's this fear of failing, there's this fear of doing something wrong, and it cannot go until the fear of death, of course. So you have 10 months time to actually really prepare yourself for a fear-free birthing process. And it doesn't mean that there's no fear involved in birth. There will always be the situation where you might think like, oh my God, is that normal? But this is a normal process as well. So please look at your own fears. If you're a birth partner and you just say like, I'm afraid, I don't want to do this at home, then look what is actually behind the fear. It can be the fear of death, it can be the fear of failure, it can be the fear of hurting somebody, the fear of being traumatized. Just look at it. Try to find out what it is, and then you can work with that. There are many things out there: meditation, theta healing, inner dance, heart math meditation. There's so much that you can do to really look what's there. And if you conquer this fear that you have inside, then the trust and the love to the process will evolve. It will just become more, and you have like a really beautiful base to be there with your wife, with your partner. Of course, it's also very important to have the right birth keepers, to find people that you really trust, to have the roles very clearly, so everybody in the room knows what's going on, what's the role of this person, what's the role of this person, so there's no confusion and you can really concentrate on what is the most important in that moment for your wife that you can do, which is very often the pure being. It's very often the presence and the love and supportive words, massages that you should already practice in pregnancy, and physical support as well. Like you can hold her, massage her, walk around with her, stretch her, kiss her, just like a lot of bodily interaction, which probably makes you feel also more empowered and not as helpless as you might feel in a hospital setting. Then, of course, there's also the need for you to be prepared in terms of what do I need to do for myself. You know, I need to educate myself, watch certain videos, read studies that home births are extremely safe, read studies that the microbes that are in the vagina of the woman are super, super important for your child, and that it is very, very good for your child and his whole life and her whole life to be born through the vagina of your woman, of your birth partner, of the mom of that baby. We are supposed to come out of our mom through her vagina and not being cut open. The mom should not be cut open and the baby taken out if there is no real emergency. And the risks in our days to go into a hospital are high to get a C-section, which are actually not emergencies. So please inform yourself about that. you can really, if you're very mental and you need to understand things and very rational, you can really read studies, and it is very clear home births are very safe. And if a healthy woman with a healthy child gives birth at home, it's not more risky than going into the hospital at all. Then be also like physically ready for that. Birth can be very sporty for yourself as well. When you hold her, be physically detox, maybe even like eat healthy, stop drinking and smoking, all the things that just like heighten your stress hormones and stress level. Just like take that away some weeks before birth, that if birth is happening, your body feels clean, you feel detox, your mind isn't foggy, you can really focus and concentrate and be in service to your partner when she gives birth, because she's giving all. Your woman is just like giving it all, and she needs to be respected in her own initiation. She needs to be seen and respected. She needs to be seen and respected in her initiation by becoming a mom. And talk and talk and talk about what do you still need to know. You can talk with your partner, you can talk with a midwife, with a doula. You should talk with other men as well. Just like go in exchange with people who already had births. Talk with your mother, talk with your sisters, your aunts. Find out about your own birth story, what is actually in your body. What package do you carry when you go into labor with your partner. There are many men out there who had like super gentle births at home as well. So this is amazing. Be proud of that. See that it is possible, and support your woman in her wish to give birth at home. Many times if a woman wants to give birth at home, she also wants to clear and heal her own traumas. It can be traumas from her life, it can be also traumas from her ancestors. Us women, we carry a lot of baggage. There's a lot of old stuff on our shoulders, embodied in ourselves. Don't forget, we have already been in the womb of our grandmother, because the egg that we came out of was already in our mother while she was in her mother. So we already lived, in a way, part of us, our DNA, part of us lived already in our grandma. So a lot lives through us. So if a woman decides, I want to go for a home birth, please honor that. Really honor it, because there might be really, really good reasons why she wants to go for home birth and for a gentle birth. Never underestimate your presence during birth. It is really amazing to have a strong man there who is in love and in service and in total trust. And if you have to process some fear during the birth, please talk with the midwife. Don't do it in front of your woman. Just like, is this all still normal? Is this all okay? And if the midwife says like, yes, she's doing amazing, please keep the loop up, like saying, you're amazing, you're a goddess, you're a birthing queen, you're doing an incredible job. I'm in total awe. I love you. You are loved. You are incredible. Breathe with her. Give her the chance to relax in the breaks between the contractions. That's like the most crucial time, because this is when the cervix opens. When you relax and when you breathe with her, with your wife, with your partner, in the pauses, then you're doing an amazing job. Have connection with the child all the time. Talk with your baby. Don't forget the baby. It's so important. It needs to be also in the focus of you. I think this is already pretty much it. Take care of yourself as well, of course, when you are in the birth. Like, take care that you go to pee, that you eat, that you drink, so you can really go the long stretch with her. Okay, if you have more questions, please approach me. Look at my Instagram, Your Midwife Hour, or my homepage, yourmidwifehour.com. And thank you.